So here we are on the China Mobile stand at Mobile World Congress, and one of the principal focuses for the world's largest mobile operator has been around TD-LTE technology. At the keynotes on Monday, we heard about ambitious plans to roll it out to 100 cities in China by the end of 2013. Behind me, we have a range of supporting handsets from manufacturers including ZTE and Samsung, while other handset makers have also pledged their support to the technology at the show. These moves reinforce our view that TD-LTE will gain a significant impact outside China within a few years' time. SK Telecom. The operator is one of a number of carriers here at Mobile World Congress demoing Voice over LTE technology. Carriers in South Korea and the US are leading the charge with respect to Voice over LTE, with SK here branding the service as HD Voice. Voice over LTE significantly improves voice quality and reduces latency as operators reduce their reliance on legacy networks. It could also help carriers differentiate themselves against over-the-top players such as Skype and WhatsApp, which has been one of the key hotly debated subjects at this year's Mobile World Congress. Moving on to Deutsche Telekom, and it's another hugely impressive stand that reflects a greater presence from carriers on the show floor at Mobile World Congress this year. Key focuses from operators include subjects such as machine-to-machine, NFC, convergence, cloud services, e-health, music and games. But despite the great opportunities of LTE and smartphones, the overriding message from operators has again been one of cries for lighter regulation and freedom to invest. Is it too much to ask for operators to change their tune next year in 2014? As expected, the impact from over-the-top service providers such as Skype and WhatsApp has been hotly debated here at Mobile World Congress. Operators continue to see their revenues eroded by these players as customers substitute voice and SMS services, and the level and depth of discussion here at the event only goes to serve to show how much operators are concerned about these new players. Vodafone CEO Vittorio Colau earlier outlined in his keynote address how the operator has developed a pricing strategy using unlimited voice and SMS as a direct threat to the over-the-top threat that it identified 18 months ago. Meanwhile, René Obermann, the outgoing CEO of Deutsche Telekom, said that telcos need to be more open and prepared to partner with these new over-the-top providers. Announcements around Joyn, the consumer brand of RCS-e being promoted by the GSMA, were few and far between here at Mobile World Congress. A lot of the operators have dedicated space on their stand towards Joyn, but we remain sceptical about its long-term prospects. Like at last year's Mobile World Congress, operators have again used their keynote speeches to campaign for lighter regulation and fairer allocation of spectrum. We've heard CEOs complain about markets becoming overly competitive that they feel is to the overall detriment of mobile technology. Operators again hit out at internet providers that they say are using their networks for little or no investment. We heard them also respond positively to recent proposals from the European Union regarding greater harmonisation across borders and further asset sharing.